Good evening, I'm Scott Beadle with St. George News at 8. Two Washington County men face charges after police discover a slew of drugs during a traffic stop Saturday night. Police pulled over a vehicle that was being driven erratically. Officers say the driver, 34-year-old Christopher Edward Bravat Jr., had a baggie in his lap containing meth. The passenger, 27-year-old Jeremy Scott Hafen, also had several baggies of drugs, including heroin, meth, and more than 180 pills of 17 different prescriptions. Hafen faces 5 felony charges, including drug possession with intent to distribute. He'll be in court on May 15th. Bravat faces a felony for drug possession with intent to distribute and several misdemeanors. He posted bond and will appear in court on May 12th. A Las Vegas woman is behind bars after police allege she went on a shopping spree through Washington County using counterfeit bills. Police received a call from the Bliss clothing store at Red Cliffs Mall in St. George Monday about a counterfeit $100 bill. The purchase was traced to 57-year-old Melanie Jane Shadow, who said she didn't know the bill was a fake. Shadow also had items from Dillard's and JCPenney, and police found that she had passed counterfeit 100s there, too. Police later discovered fake money at other stores she shopped at. Shadow maintained she did not know those bills were fake and requested an attorney. She was booked on 4 felony counts of forgery. You have another chance to help clean up Washington County's public lands and help keep it beautiful this Saturday. Washington County and its partners are sponsoring a cleanup project as part of the ongoing Give Your Land a Hand campaign. Saturday morning, volunteers are needed at the Bear Claw Poppy Trailhead in Bloomington for cleanup. The event takes place Saturday from 8:30 a.m. until noon, starting at the Trailhead Welcome Center, but volunteers are welcome to come at any time of the morning. Trash bags and dumpsters will be provided. Volunteers should bring their own water, snacks, and gloves, and wear boots, hats, long-sleeve shirts, and long pants for protection. A city-organized event brought together biking fans, kids, and city officials, including the mayor of St. George.
Well, we're down here at the semi-annual Bike with Pike event. Really, it's an event geared to bring the community together, essentially. And a lot of people share cycling as a common interest, and so we hold this event so people can get to know each other and also just experience the joy of riding in southern Utah.
Well, you know, in St. George, May is Bike Month. We declared that last week at our city council meeting, and we just thought this would be a fun tradition. We started it a year ago, this same time of year for Bike Month then. It's a great kickoff to the month. We invite everybody to come, the whole community, families, individuals, whoever would like to come and just ride their bike. Of course, we've got some food and fun and a little bicycle rodeo for the kids. And then, of course, we'll go and ride the Mayor's Loop, which is about 5.2 miles. Something for everybody, and just to encourage people to get used to our trails and to get out and get moving, and in this case, ride bikes.
As part of the month's celebration of biking, the city is also holding a Bike to Work Week that is May 15th through the 19th to encourage commuters to leave those cars at home and take the bike to work. The 5th annual Mud Run is ready to muddy up Hurricane this weekend. It's a challenging 3.1-mile military-style obstacle course featuring some high walls, slides, swings, and, of course, lots of mud. It's open to all ages. You don't have to do any obstacle you're not comfortable with, and there's even a kiddie mudder run. The Utah Army National Guard kicks off the first heat at 8 a.m. Saturday, followed by police, fire, and emergency personnel. The elite heat starts at 8:30, and the rest of the waves for individuals and teams come after. You can register the day of the race or online at hurricanemudrun.com. Costs $70, but enter code SGNews online for a discount. President Trump fires the FBI director amidst an investigation into collusion between his campaign and Russia. Just a day after the president called that investigation a hoax, the administration defended the move, saying it was because of how James Comey handled the Clinton email investigation. Lana Zach has the details.
The White House says President Trump had been considering firing FBI Director James Comey since the day he was elected.
He wasn't doing a good job, very simply. He was not doing a good job.
Just atrocities in circumventing the chain of command in the Department of Justice.
Vice President Pence pointing to the 3-page letter from Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein outlining Director Comey's missteps in the Clinton email investigation.
President Trump provided the kind of strong and decisive leadership the American people have come to be accustomed from him.
Pence and other White House officials say Rosenstein ordered the review of Comey, but Democratic Senator Dianne Feinstein told ABC News that the president told her he requested the probe himself.
He said the department's a mess. I asked Rosenstein and Sessions to look into it.
And while members of both parties were critical of Comey's handling of the Clinton case, some lawmakers are suspicious of the timing of Comey's ousting.
If that was the impetus behind this, it should have been done on Inauguration Day, not in May.
Nothing less is at stake than the American people's faith in our criminal justice system.
But the Republican leadership is pushing back against calls for a special prosecutor, saying the ongoing congressional investigations are sufficient.
Calls for a new investigation, which could only serve to impede the current work.
Meanwhile, President Trump had a private Oval Office meeting with Russia's foreign minister today.
Chief Meteorologist Chris Summers has your Southern Utah forecast right after this.
The weather tonight is brought to you by Experamac. Experience Mac computers in a new way.
And welcome back, everyone. A good Wednesday evening to you. Did see a lot of clouds out there today. Taking a look at Lake Powell at the overlook, you can definitely see the cloud cover around parts of southern Utah here. Late this afternoon, did have a few showers out there as well. Latest radar is showing most of the showers have moved to the east of the St. George area. Still seeing southern and southeastern parts of Utah having a few showers to go through. Maybe even a couple of rumbles of thunder too. More of those showers moving back into parts of northeastern Arizona as well. But these showers are moving away from our area, so you may see a few of those showers here overnight. But by tomorrow, sunshine returning and much warmer weather back in our forecast. Here's your highs from today. Upper 60s to low 70s in much of southern Utah here late this afternoon. 68 degrees up in Cedar City, 72 degrees in Enterprise and St. George, 73 degrees over in Hurricane, and 80 degrees down in Mesquite late this afternoon. Now for tonight, we'll drop back to near 40 in Cedar City, mainly clear skies across our area. Everyone else basically to the mid 50s or upper 50s by tomorrow morning. St. George, Hurricane, and Mesquite in the upper 50s with mainly clear skies overnight tonight. Now for Cedar City for your Thursday, a lot of sunshine and warmer temperatures back in our forecast. 77 the high temperature in Cedar City. Again, west-southwest winds up to 15 miles per hour throughout the day. Now for St. George and southern Utah, we'll see temperatures get back into the 80s. We'll see a lot of sunshine out there too. 83 degrees our high temperature by the time we get to the afternoon hours of our Thursday with west-southwest winds at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So lots of sunshine, pleasant weather, just a little bit warmer though, and we'll keep the warm weather and dry weather around through the weekend. Could be looking at temperatures in the mid to upper 80s by the time we get into the weekend, and really keeping that nice weather going into early next week. Maybe cool temperatures back just a few degrees, getting back into the mid 80s or so by early next week, but still seeing lots of sunshine and dry weather here the next several days. All dry weather around the area here. Here's our surface map, again showing us just in a big area of high pressure, enjoying those dry conditions here over the next several days, but also with dry weather, we start to warm up pretty nicely too, as our high temperatures once again get back into the mid 80s in most areas by the time we get into the afternoon hours of our Thursday. So hometown temperatures for our Thursday, we'll go for upper 70s from Newcastle to Enterprise to Cedar City. We'll see those mostly sunny skies and southwest winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. A little bit further to the south then, St. George and southern Utah, 83 degrees, a high temperature Hurricane, and St. George at 83 degrees. Could be in the upper 80s down to our south. So Mesquite and Littlefield could be seeing temperatures very close to 90 with lots of sunshine, west winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. 7-day forecast for Cedar City. We can stay in the upper 70s on your Friday. Weekend looking pretty good too. Lots of sunshine. Mother's Day Sunday looking very nice, 72. A little bit cooler next week, maybe a chance of showers by Tuesday, upper 60s. Now St. George and southern Utah, we go for 88 on our Friday, then back into the low 80s by Saturday and Sunday with lots of sunshine. Next week, yeah, still pretty nice. We'll go upper 70s by Monday and Tuesday of next week. So a couple warm days here to end the work week, but then the weekend looking beautiful, and really next week looking very nice as well with temperatures in the upper 70s early next week.
Looking good for Mother's Day.
That's right.
Thanks, Chris. After the break, a brave dog takes on a bear. That story's next. A small dog takes on a big bear in the yard of a home in California. The dog and bear engaged in a short standoff before the dog chased the bear through the yard onto a children's jungle gym. Apparently this bear had been a little bit of a nuisance in the neighborhood for some time. Thanks for watching.
Hope you have a great night.